Hey guys, it's 15 here back with another Kamen Revice toy review, and we're going to be reviewing the DX Vice, Jackal ViStamp and ViStamp bar set. So this is kind of like your typical storage item for the gimmick. Again, starting back with kind of O's and back in the heyday era with O's, with the OML holder, and then we had the Wizard Ring box. We had the Wizard. We also had Forze's Astro Switch Kamen for like a storage case, and then we have the kind of like the, and then we have the Astro Switch rack. I think that's what it was called. It's that big kind of like display thing for all the like the oldie and there goes another ViStamp again. Hopefully they didn't scratch up anything, but I don't know. No, but then also the there's that big rack that was in the show. They released that and as far as like getting it like used on case of the toys just alone, without the little like core switch, which again, and then also there was also the Wally What's Dies Out from Geo, and then a few other ones from Serial One and Saber with that big bookcase type thing. I don't know what to call it that thing, but I don't care. Now let's just go over the box real quick. I think I went on long enough of rambling. But here is just the box itself. We got DX Jackal ViStamp and ViStamp bar set. We have the ViStamp bar with the here, and then with Jackal ViStamp, the the um Rewind Vice and the Jackal Genome, which again, and I like the Revice part of it. I just don't like Vices with the skateboard thing going on. And then on this side we just have like the ViStamp with Revive with it, and then the ViStamp bar, everything that the ViStamp does, and the same thing the ViStamp bar. And then we have again, like I said, I like that. It's just I like Revice parts, just Vice's parts. And then on the top here we have Rewind Vice, and then it just shows you can combine all of it, and you can get the add-on set to build the full ViStamp bar. So that's enough of the box. Now let's go on the ViStamp bar itself, and then the ViStamp bar itself, as far as just the kind of main set. And it's with two of them, and then we just get two of them with the Jackal ViStamp, and then there's like a separate set with three to build the main three. It's kind of like again Geo with and Saber in some cases. He says they get on add-on pieces so you can have your display. Anything going on, like I said, but I only have this for now. We'll be doing its own separate review when I get the add-on parts, but again, it's just going to be showing, it's not even going to be that long, because again, it's just pretty much the same thing, and then I'm going to show all the Vice. I'm probably going to have all 10 ViStamps by then, and I'm going to show all the 10 ViStamps on this. So, like I said, but that's just as far as like the intel they give you, but as far as the ViStamp bars, just two pieces of plastic. We got some ovals. Ovals again, it's just mostly in blue. Again, we have some ovals, just like with the rest of Revice's stuff, and we got some arrow indications so we can put the ViStamps in the slots. The only thing that differentiates these two are the stickers that come with it. So we get the kind of straight face for Vice, and then for this one we get like the sad face, which I just think is funny. So got that. Like I said, as far as how to put these two together, we just line these up with these two indicator, these two slots and then these two parts right here. So you just put them in like so. Oh, like I said, if I can show you. Oh, and same thing with this. And just click it on. Just slot those in. They're a little bit kind of it gets finicky, but again, that's mostly because these are only two. So that's the full ViStamp bar, and again, it looks like a cool display just for two of them, even if you do separate them. So just to bring in the Jackal ViStamp real quick, and also just to stabilize it, and then put the line ViStamp that I just reviewed, and then just like to show them the box, I'll put Rex and Megalodon on. So yeah, that's kind of cool. Again, it's just a decent display piece. So again, you can just Again, even if I'm just having this one, it looks like cool display. But again, that's it for the ViStamp bar. Now let's go on with the Jackal ViStamp itself. So yeah, I went on a little longer for the ViStamp bar, but here is the Jackal ViStamp itself. This is again, as far as the back ViStamp goes, it's just pretty much the same thing, blue marbling, nothing too much to it. And this also is based off of X8, so you guys can see right here, it's a pink and greenish yellow color. It's somewhat, people are saying it's yellow. Sometimes I still feel like it looks like a yellow, but it looks like a green. It looks like green. It just looks like a light green. So again, I just feel like it's green because that's as far as what is. Even though I think for X8 his green was a little bit on the lighter, a little bit of a different shade of green, but I don't know. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I said, the metallic pink looks pretty cool. And yeah, again, like you see, you can obviously tell this is X8 because the spiky hair in the back, and then you see one of his eyes right in the middle, under the Jackal's face. But just to go over the sounds real quick. That's pretty much it. And then stamping sound. And if you do have one, you get to stamp my music, but I'm going to bring in the Revice driver with this. And again, I did bought this from Case After Toys, so that's why you see the cars around, just to indicate that where I bought it. So now let's just cut off a bit and let's bring in the Revice. Okay, I'm doing this the second time because this recording is the second time because I forgot to turn this on again. So now let's go on with the henshin. I'm okay with that stamp-on sound. So there's our transformation to Kamen Revice Jackal genome, or Revice again. I don't know how the technical terms go, but again, you kind of get the point. Like I said. But yeah. You get the mirrored Jackal right there, you get the sounds, and you get the play on X8's catchphrase, clear this with no continues, I'll clear this non-stop, as what it says, and then you also get the critical stuff. But yeah, just going on, let's do the remix, and then the finisher. So there's the remix sound. That sounded okay, a little bit fast, but again, that's kind of a thing for this form. And now the finisher. So that's enough of the Revice driver, and now let's move on to the gun on the phone 50 real quick, like I said, because just to get it out of the way. And I think that's just saying how this is fast and stuff. And then basically just talking about the Genemu. The form, I think, I don't know. Now again, I can't exactly remember on top of my head, but sorry, but again, now let's just move on to the Onin Buster. So bring in the Onin Buster, and like I said, I'm just doing the same thing I did last time, and just angling a little bit this time, just so I don't have to be on the wrong side of things. So now let's do the Onin Strike. And kind of turning a greenish yellow. And this. got the stamping strike. And that was actually, I don't know, stamp is kind of okay for right now, but I think I got it right. And then on from the stamping slash. And there we go, now let's go on to our final. And there we go, there is a review on the Jackal ViStamp and the ViStamp bar set. And like I said, even if I don't have like all the 5, it's still a pretty good like thing, like display thing, like I said. I could probably display the ones that I haven't reviewed on it, and just have the ones that I need to review off the side. Like I said, that's what I kind of been doing for now, and even so, I'm still want to get the full ViStamp bar. Again, I'll be doing a review on. I'll be doing a review on that set alone, just kind of to give you like my review and thoughts on it, and when I get the Allen P set to make the full ViStamp bar, or again, because then I'll have I'll showing that with all 10 ViStamps, because I just need one more to complete the main 10 at least. I know there's going to be more coming out with the Neobata, and then also there's the Kajiki ViStamp, and then the Condor ViStamp they just released, and then also the Showa era ones that are coming out, including with the one that's coming with the liberal driver. Again, you kind of get the point. As far as the Jackal ViStamp goes, it's a pretty good ViStamp too. I like the sounds. I always liked X-Saves anyway, because ever since it came out back in 2014, 2015, something along the lines of that, I can't exactly remember when it first came out, but I still like the form, even though I don't like Vice's part of it with the the skateboard and everything. But I don't know. It's another ViStamp. Again, it can interact with the Revice driver, the Ellen Buster, and the Gun 50. And yeah, another ViStamp for your collection, and that's pretty much it. I don't want to go any longer than I already feel like I'm doing, so remember to like this video, comment down below, what do you think of the ViStamp? What do you think of the ViStamp bar itself? Do you think it's good for display? Do you store your ViStamps, or do you just display them on your on the shelf alone, or even just try to use something that recreates how it was in the little case it was when it first appeared? But yeah, this is kind of like your one little thing, like show accurately display it. But again, the ViStamps. But like I said, just comment down anything below, advice, stuff like that. You get the point. Remember to subscribe, tap the bell. More videos coming soon. As I figure arts, Kiva Everform, Dark Kiva, all that stuff, and more Revice reviews, wrestling figure reviews, a few more Legends before the end of the year, and stuff like that. And like I said, and remember to share to expand the channel more, subscribers, stuff like that. And it's IS15, going Rider, right kicking, out of here.